Yes, hello, what is up team? Welcome to Motosumo. My name is Ben and I am your instructor for this class team. I'm here in the studio in London ready to take you through your half an hour stronger together. This is gonna be a good one, but more importantly, this is gonna be a tough one. So it's there to test you out. This is your sort of athletic performance-based training, focusing on that power. So you want to get into this warm-up because it is only half an hour long. So we're going to get cracking on team, the way we always do, by taking it down, all the way down into that resistance 0. So take it down there, then add that little bit of resistance. That is your resistance 1 team, and that is where we all begin, nice and close together. And we start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Moving those legs around team in that resistance 1. So this is your resistance 1. It is the lowest resistance you're going to be going to until we get to that cool down, which is at the end of this class. You've got 4 main resistances, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 being the very heaviest, super heavy climb resistance, 1 being that lowest one, which is where we are now. The other main thing we concentrate on is that cadence team. That cadence is basically how heavy it is, or how fast you're going basically team. So that is your speed. So that is basically how many times your feet go around in a circle. That is your RPM, revolutions per minute. Oh yeah. So we're just getting those legs moving around. We're going to go into a little push pace team. So right now you're probably just chilling out in that green zone. And we're going to push it up into those 90s for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 90s is fast, but it's not super fast. It is in that yellow zone. Yellow, the overall range is 90 to 110. 90 to 110, so you've got a 20 RPM buffer there. But right now we can just chill in those 90s. All the way. 3, 2, 1. Nice, pull it back there. When I say pull it back, when I say slow it down, I don't mean stop. I just mean we pull it back in that pace. Let's go for another minute there. This time we're going to get into those hundreds. We're going to go on the drop, so let's just build it up, team. I'm going to do 30 seconds in the hundreds, and then 30 seconds possibly in that red zone. 3, 2, 1, let's go! So hitting that 100 for me. Stay with it all the way to the end of this. So you've got another 10 seconds here, so we're really gonna keep pushing it on there. Three, 2, 1, slow it. Nice, nice. Resistance 2. Let's go. So resistance 2. Should feel that a little bit more, but we're still in one of our slightly lower resistances. So we're still trying to hit that yellow. 3, 2, 1, go. 90 to 100 team. prepping you by getting these slightly longer rounds in, with those slightly longer intervals in these warm-ups. Come on. Another 30. 90s all the way. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now let's get on the racetrack. That was your little practice one in that resistance 2. We're gonna head straight onto the racetrack. Same thing, a minute. Resistance 2, getting ready. We're going 3, 2, 1, go! Halfway, come on.
A thousand words ain't enough to define the body of.
All the way, all the way.
Got a look and she wants it bad. She's firing up that body of. You think that I want you, but not.
Nice, 3, 2, 1, rest. Take a look at that score. You're gonna remember that for later on. But that was sick. Cool. Resistance 3. Take it up there. Your new resistance, slightly higher. Go for a minute once again. 3, 2, 1, 85 to 95, let's go. First time in this resistance. We've taken it up, remember? Now how's that feel in those legs? For a minute, hitting around 90. Should be relatively tough but manageable. We're going to be hitting those long effort scales. Those sort of high intensity endurance rounds that equal those power rounds. FTP is your functional threshold power. It's basically working as hard as you can for a specific amount of time. But yo, this is what happens when you sign up for that half an hour stronger together with me, with your boy. Stay on it. Pick up another 10 seconds. Ride it all the way. All the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Let's get it on in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And on the drop, I want you to go for a little surge. Surge with me. Push on. Let's go. All the way to the end of that minute. Nice. 4, yes. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 minutes done. Take it up to that resistance 4. Straight into a 2-minute climb. Let's go. Up out of that saddle. Driving it up this hill. Aiming for those 60s right now. Yo, I've got those purple vibes going on today. Coming out of this bank holiday weekend or public holiday weekend. To keep it international. I was working throughout, but I love my job, so that's all good team. I hope everyone's well rested, eating a lot of food, spending a lot of time with their family, if that's what you do over this holiday period. Because I certainly did that. Yo, now we're back in. Nice minute down, another minute to go. Woo. Three, two, one. Short break. This is how it's going to work. It's going to be a sort of addition game. We're going to keep adding on a minute at a time. 3-minute round coming up. 3, 2, up again, 1. Let's go. So you got a 2-minute climb. And then 1 minute down in resistance 3. I spend most of these classes in these heavier resistances, in that resistance 3 and 4, because that is where you build up that strength and that endurance, power, that combination between the strength or your resistance plus your speed. And so if we want that power to be at the top, and we play in those heavier resistances. Now the way this class is going to work and the way everyone's intentions are sort of going to align is the way these rounds get longer and longer. So we started with that 2-minute climb, then we're going to keep adding a minute, and it's going to keep getting tougher and tougher, but it's all good. You're here with me, you're doing it with me, we're getting stronger together. Sit down, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Resistance 3, find that 85 to 95. And bear in mind, remember, there are only short breaks in between these rounds. So we got it. I guess in a way it's a nice change. It changes up the sort of style when we go from that sat down, or that stood up to that sat down. Let's do it. to the line. 3, 2, 1. 4-minute round coming up. 2 minutes sat down, resistance 4. 2 minutes stood up, resistance 4. 2 minutes sat down, resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, we're in. The good news behind this team is that you'll get a 30-second rest after this. A small prize. I've doubled the amount of rest between the rounds. But for now, we got 2 minutes stood up, resistance 4. 2 minutes sat down, resistance 3. Back nice and straight, not wobbling too much on that bike. Stay nice and centered, keeping that weight in the middle. That form is going to make everything more efficient and it's going to make your riding better. Cool, we get to sit down in 20 seconds. And then we're straight into finding that 85 to 95 pace for 2 minutes straight. Yes, the legs are burning, but we push on. Sitting down in 3, in 2, in 1. Resistance 3, let's go. So now it's going to take you maybe 10, 15 seconds to sort of find that pace, to settle into it, but once you're into it, oh yeah. Nice. Minute down, minute to go. 60. Then you got that 30-second break coming up after. Come on, Motosumo. Bring the fire.
Dime si tú quieres algo más. Dime si tú necesitas algo dulce para calmar esta noche. Va a ser loca. Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Dime si te quieres acostar. Dime si tú quieres que yo haga algo con tu mar esta noche.
15. Nice all the way, you got 3, 2, 1. Staying in this, in fact not, bring it up to resistance 4. 5-minute round coming up. Also a little heads up. 10 minutes left, purple. 5-minute round. 2 minutes stood up, resistance 4. 2 minutes sat down, resistance 3. 1 minute sat down, resistance 4. I'll be talking you through it, the same 4 minutes that we've already done. We are up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Final 5 in a round, final long round. We won't be adding another minute onto it. You're just gonna have a little finisher. So treat this as your main, your longest, nice little endurance block you got here. '60s for 2 minutes. But I want you to try and stick to those same numbers that you did before, even though you've got that extra minute added on. It is about working to that threshold every single time. This is all territory we've been down before. We know this territory, we know this one. It's gonna be that final minute that's different because we won't have actually sat down in resistance 4 yet. Ready to sit it down in 3, 2, 1. Sit it down, resistance 3. Two and a half minutes left of this block. Nice. 2 minutes left, let's go. What's up, Fabrice? Yo, yo, yo. Nice, pushing on Motosumo. So this is still territory that we know. This is still territory that we've been down before. But in 35 seconds, you're gonna add on that resistance once again, and we're gonna stay sitting down, and you're gonna grind out that final minute of this 5-minute section. Woo. Nice, under 6 minutes left of your entire class. Resistance 4 is coming up. 3, 2, 1, and back on. Grinding away, coming into that new track. Stay with me with this one. Resistance 4. About 75 to 85 now, if you can.
I'm a spin, I'm a baller, take a deep breath. I'm a shark, you 7 days a week, I'll be up all night, day and night, day and night. I'm a spin, I'm a baller, take a deep breath. I'm a shark, you 7 days a week, I'll be up all night, day and night, day and night. I'm dope, I wear fancy clothes, I'm a hell of work, I got hell of
All the way. All the way. 10 seconds. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Unbelievable. You're gonna come down to resistance 2. But we're gonna finish this off with the final race. Big final race. We're gonna come out onto the track and you're gonna give me everything that you got. Proper speed, unadulterated speed. We go for this. 5, 1 minute only. 4, resistance 2, 3, 2, 1, go! This is it, there's nothing else after this. Push on 15. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, resistance 0. Epic. Sitting out nice and tall, we're just gonna breathe. We're gonna take a look at our score now. Was it better than you did before? If it was, wicked. If it wasn't, doesn't matter. We think why, we reflect, we use it as an experience, as an opportunity to learn. That's what we take from this. Nice team, who's in my classes. Before we stretch, before we do anything, it is a time of reflection and breathing. To basically tell your body, to remind your body that you're done, you made it to the end, and you can chill out and breathe now. Rolling the shoulders back nice and gently, nice and slowly. And forward. Nice. Head up to one side. And then the other. We're going to stand it up, push both heels down. Push your bum back a little bit. Spin around. Get into there. Nice, really getting into that hamstring, to that front hamstring, to that front ankle, calf. Really breathing into it. Every time you release your breath, feel that relax a little bit more. Good, coming back. Take those arms up, you're gonna bring them over to one side. Before the other side, and then from there, all the way around, nice and slowly, into the middle, where you give yourself a round of applause, team. Thank you so much for joining me. That was epic. That was sick, that was tough, but we did it, team. Making sure, as always, you're clicking pause and save so you can pair your workouts against the other ones. Making sure you're finding us on social media as well. My name is Ben, this has been Motosumo. Peace and love, team. Goodbye.